Hi everyone, I'm Hextasy, and my sister is watching Star Wars in the background right now, so hopefully you don't hear Watto being a dick to Anakin. But today, we're going to be deviating from my usual content a bit. I've had classes start up, and we'll probably have a lot of trouble speaking apparently. A lot of trouble juggling everything. I don't want to lower the quality of my Nuzlocke, but I want to keep up with the bi-weekly video schedule. So what's the solution? A casual run to get reacquainted with games I haven't played in years, starting with Black 2. I love nearly everything about this game, a solid 7.8 out of 10. Starting the game, we meet with Bianca to receive our starter, and we choose an Oshawott, who we name River. And I'm gonna be honest here, I am not a big fan of Oshawott. It always felt like some weird clown that got stuck in a blue bag to me. But the one thing I can give it is that its evolution, Dewott, is perfection, and then immediately goes back downhill when it evolves into Samurott. Anyways, we watch former Elite Four champion Alder break his ankles, and then we can head to Route 20, where we catch Canopy the Sewaddle. We then head into the Flockasy Ranch to train up a bit, and I forgot about the rival fight here. We didn't heal, so we might be in trouble. Our rival Snivy outspeeds Canopy and hits her with a tackle to bring her down to just 3 HP before we land a tackle of our own. This scores a critical hit to remove close to half of Snivy's HP. Snivy then uses a Leer for some reason, giving us a chance to land another tackle. But apparently our defense isn't low enough yet, so Snivy uses Leer again before taking a third tackle from Canopy. Now, according to my calculations, even in our best case scenario, we have a 0% chance of surviving another tackle, and our rival knows this. So, what does he do about it? He uses Leer again. I don't know how, but our rival fumbled the easiest win of his life, and Canopy lands one more tackle to win the fight. So now we can finally accomplish the training we originally set out to do, and now it's not long before I feel we're ready to take on Charon, the first gym leader. He starts with Patrat, and we bring out River. A water gun leaves Patrat at just over half HP, and they use Work Up to boost their attacking stats. A second water gun leaves Patrat just outside of the red, and it hits us with a tackle that takes out around half of our HP. Charon uses a potion to heal up here, so Patrat is able to survive 2 more water guns, and lands another tackle that leaves River at just 1 HP. River takes out Patrat, and now we have to deal with his ace, Lillipup, which outspeeds River and takes them out with a bite. So we're down to our only other Pokemon, Canopy. Lillipup uses Work Up, and we land a Bug Bite to remove a third of its HP. Tackle leaves us at just over half HP, and another Bug Bite brings Lillipup low. Canopy survives one more tackle and then lands a Bug Bite to win us the first gym badge. Woo. With this badge in hand, we can head out to Burbank City, where we can train up in the south side of the city. We catch Nimbus the Coughing, Kindle the Growlithe, and Coil the Magnemite. And to finish it up, we also evolve River into the perfection that is Dewott. In fact, they are so perfect that they solo the second gym leader, Roxy, all by himself. Amazing. So with her out of the way, we can head over to Pokestar Studios, make a movie there, and vow never to return. We're then heading over to Castelia City, where we immediately start running around in the sewers. We find an entrance to the Relic Passage, where we catch Cloud the Woobat. We also find the Castelia City Park, where we add Cumulus the Baniri to our team, along with Alto the Whimsicott. We're also able to evolve Canopy into a Swadloon, and now we'll be taking on the third gym leader, Berg. He starts with a Swadloon of his own, and we bring in Cloud. We land a Gust, but just fail to get the KO, and in response we're hit by a String Shot, lowering our speed. This lets Swadloon hit us with a Razor Leaf, not dealing a lot of damage, and we can land one more Gust for the KO. Dwebble is in next, so we swap to Nimbus, who's hit by a Smackdown. And unfortunately, they can't do much damage before they go down, but this lets us safely bring in River, who is outsped and hit by a Smackdown. We retaliate with a Razor Shell, and it just misses the KO. This gives Berg a chance to heal, and we can hit Dwebble once more, bringing it low. One more Smackdown leaves River with less than half HP, and one more Razor Shell takes out Dwebble. Finally, we have to deal with his ace, Liavani. Razor Leaf takes out River, and we bring in Kindle, whose Intimidate ability drops Liavani's attack. We then switch to Coil on a cut, and they barely take any damage. Coil is brought below half HP by a Razor Leaf, and we hit them with a Thunder Wave, leaving them paralyzed. We can then start landing Sonic Booms, and Berg wants Liavani to outspeed us, so switches to using String Shot to lower our speed. So because of this, we're able to land a couple extra Sonic Booms, using up their Citrus Berry and taking them below half HP, but Coil eventually goes down. But now Cloud can come back in, and a Gust wins the fight to earn us our third gym badge. Next, we'll be heading into Route 4. There we can talk with Colress, who evicts a group of sentient lasagna from the road, and as a thanks, we have Kindle immolate his team. Shortly after this, we reach the Desert Resort, where we not only catch Mirage the Sand Isle, but also find ourselves a Firestone. This lets us evolve Kindle into an Arcanine, and with some training, we can evolve Canopy into a Liavani, and Mirage into a Krokorok. With these powerful new changes to our team, we can take on Elisa, the 4th gym leader. She starts with an Emolga, and we bring out Mirage. We're hit by a quick attack for a little damage before we land a Crunch, taking out half of Emolga's HP. But thanks to its static ability, we get paralyzed. But thanks to my IQ of 7,971, I was able to see this coming, and I gave Mirage a Cherry Berry to instantly cure them. We just have to survive one more quick attack, and another Crunch takes out Emolga. Our Moxie ability activates, boosting our attack, but we won't be using it. Flaffy comes in next, so we swap out to Canopy on a takedown, losing a decent bit of HP. We can then land a couple Bug Bites to take it out, and all that's left to deal with is Zebstrika. We switch to Kindle on a Flame Charge, and thanks to its Intimidate ability, we only end up taking 6 damage. We're outsped and hit by a Volt Switch for much more damage, but we can then use Dig, which leaves Zebstrika at just over half HP after its Citrus Berry heals it. We survive one more Volt Switch, but Zebstrika doesn't survive one more Dig, and that's another gym badge in our possession. Our next stop is Driftvale City, but to get there, we need to beat the snot out of some Team Plasma Grunts and some dude on a motorcycle. We then watch our rival commit assault, and we try to enter this Pokémon orphanage, but this old man wants to fight us first. His Herdier and our Cumulus take each other out, and we bring out Cloud next, but he brings in its evolved form Swoobat. We would be at a huge disadvantage here, but I have a secret unbeatable technique, switching out to something else. We are now allowed into the orphanage, and we try to adopt a Zorua, but our party is full. Depositing a Pokemon and walking all the way back here would take like a whole minute. Is it really worth it? Instead, we can better use our time to train, and we soon evolve Cloud into a Swoobat. And now it's time to take on Clay, the 5th gym leader. He starts with a Krokorok, and we bring out Canopy. Thanks to its Intimidate ability, dropping our attack, it ends up surviving a bug bite, but with barely any HP and uses Bulldoze, hardly damaging us, but lowering our speed. He heals on the next turn, but that really just delays Krokorok's demise by a turn, and it's brought low once again. It hits us with a Torment, but goes down to one more attack. Excadrill comes in next, and it hits Canopy hard with a Rock Slide, but the Mad Lad survives on 3 HP. And flinches. Great. One more Rock Slide takes them out, and we bring out Alto next. Thanks to their Prankster ability, our Leech Seed is guaranteed to go first, and it lands. We're hit by a Bulldoze, but heal a lot of that damage right back. We then use Cotton Spore to cut Excadrill's speed in half before it hits us with a Metal Claw, and it doesn't look like we'll be surviving another attack. Except we now outspeed and land a Mega Drain, restoring just enough HP to survive a Slash, and then we go down on the next turn. But Alto was at least able to use up Excadrill's Citrus Berry. Mirage is back in, and thanks to the Cotton Spore from earlier, we can outspeed Excadrill and use Dig, avoiding its attack. Leech Seed does a little more damage while we're underground, and then Mirage comes back up to score the KO. Moxie gives us an attack boost, and Sandslash is Clay's final Pokemon. We outspeed it to land a Crunch for decent damage before being hit by Bulldoze, lowering our speed. Sandslash now outspeeds us, and it hits us with Rollout, barely doing any damage. Clay wasn't going to win this match anyways, but this is just outright throwing the match. Sandslash is locked into Rollout, and it hardly deals any damage initially. It will power up on each consecutive hit, but Mirage doesn't give them a chance to get a good roll going, and a couple more crunches takes it out to win us the 5th gym badge. This seems like a pretty good place to stop for now. Hopefully once I get into the groove of school, I'll be able to upload better content more regularly. But for now, I'll just be uploading shorter videos so my normal longer videos don't suffer in quality. Anyways, I've been Hextasy, and thanks for watching.